There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. A late-season clash, one that could have huge stakes and could be a determining factor in how this season is remembered. Week 11 in EA Sports College Football. Deep in the end zone, it's Thomas. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So UCLA's offense that has the first possession of the game. And there he is, the dangerous Wayne Knight, one of the top running backs in the game, and we expect them to feed him a lot.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down. To the ground. He's got it again. He's got enough. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Unleashes one. Incomplete. And they fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. It's complete to the right. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down.
And it's decision time on this first drive. And I choose aggressiveness, right? Set the tone in this football game. You got to force...
Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. And onto the field comes Aiden Laffery. He had more than 250 yards and a couple of scores in their victory in the last game. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Churns into the pile. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Quick give. It's Valentine. There's some room. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Keeps it on first down. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that's going to tie it up.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This drive will open from the 15. Right side, it's Ellis. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down, 10 yards to go. The run inside. It's Knight. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO fire complete to the left. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The Bruins will have it 1st and 10. Throwing, Imaliava. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Bruins peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Imaliava. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Saying in the gun on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And is slipped just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires quickly. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Handoff from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll pull it down. He's knocked down short gain. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Bruins line up to punt it away. Trying to make one miss. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey guys, here on the Illinois sideline, we are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program's single-season leader. The sideline immediately went up in arms, yelling, screaming. They are so excited for their running back, and they will continue to ride his energy here today as he makes more school history. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up a tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. The hand to the running back. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line. Iamaleava. Quick catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. They get an up rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Punt is in the air. He gets a block. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Back's got it on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first. Back's got it on the screen. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Snags it, and there's running room. At the 20. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Bruins will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
There he goes. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Illinois right back to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Sets his feet. It's Hauser. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Here's the Amaliava to throw. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Grove. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Deadlocked here in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to beat him to the left. They put the brakes on him. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it, and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Catches it at the 15. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Illinois offense returns to the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. See what they dial up on 1st and 10.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Clement. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They'll run it. Runs through the tackle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Running inside. It's Valentine. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Illini! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 85 yards, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. From deep, it's Thomas. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Throwing, Imaliava. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the 1st half of this game. So here they are now early in the 3rd quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Imaliava. Hit as he throws. Complete in the middle. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, it's Knight. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Imaliava. Left side is Ellis. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the wide receiver. Drops back. It's Imaliava. Complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Using his legs, it's Knight. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. right back to the well. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Hits inside, it's Knight. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Ellis. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Imaleava on the play action. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, UCLA! A great catch and run for 6. Extra point here will tie the game.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then stride it into the end zone.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. From the gun, turning it on. He's past the sticks. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick give. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Trying to establish the run. Here's a little room there. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking for running room. They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the first down. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Looking for the marker. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Working the ground game. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Illinois! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
That is how you end a football game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
And they tacked on the extra point.
UCLA 13.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. These corners going to give them some space. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He wants a big play here late. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.